Have you ever wondered what it takes to become financially successful? Is it luck, hard work, or something else entirely? Well, in today's video, we'll be exploring the 6 key takeaways from The Richest Man in Babylon book, which provides valuable insights on how to manage your money and achieve your financial goals. But this is not just another boring finance video. Instead, we'll be following the story of John, a recent college graduate who is just starting his financial journey. Through John's story, we'll show you how to apply the principles of the richest man in Babylon to your own life and achieve financial success. Let's meet John, a recent college graduate who landed his first job. John is excited to start earning a steady income, but he's also worried about paying off his student loans and other expenses. To make matters worse, John loves to spend on fancy dinners, new gadgets, and other luxuries. However, after reading The Richest Man in Babylon book, John learns about the importance of paying himself first. He decides to set aside 10% of his income in a savings account and automates the process so that he doesn't have to think about it. Over time, John builds up a substantial savings cushion, which helps him pay off his debts and invest in his future. This is what John's story teaches as his first key takeaway. Pay yourself first. This means setting aside a portion of your income for savings and investments before you pay any bills or expenses. The book emphasizes that this principle is crucial to building wealth over time. So, how much should you pay yourself first? The book recommends saving at least 10% of your income, but you can adjust that based on your financial goals and current expenses. The key is to make it a habit and stick to it. One practical tip for implementing this principle is to automate your savings. Set up a direct deposit or automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings or investment account. That way, you won't even miss the money, and it will grow over time. Let's go back to the John's story. But what about John's love for expensive dinners and gadgets? Well, after implementing the first key takeaway, John realizes that he needs to control his expenses to stay on track with his financial goals. He starts tracking his expenses, cutting back on non-essential items, and finding creative ways to save money. For instance, he starts cooking at home, biking to work instead of driving, and using coupons and discounts whenever possible. This is what John's story teaches, as his second key takeaway to live below your means, teaches us that living below your means is essential to achieving financial success. It's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep and grow. Living below your means doesn't mean being cheap or depriving yourself of things you enjoy. It means being mindful of your spending and making conscious choices about where you allocate your resources. One practical tip for living below your means is to track your expenses and create a budget. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and prioritize your spending. Let's go back to the John story with his expenses under control and his savings growing. John is ready to explore investment opportunities. He reads books, attends seminars, and talks to financial advisors to learn more about the different asset classes and their risks and rewards. He starts investing in mutual funds, which allow him to diversify his portfolio and earn dividends and capital gains over time. This is what John's story teaches as his third key takeaway. To make your money work for you through investments. The book argues that investing is the key to building long-term wealth and achieving financial independence. There are many types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and real estate. Each has its own risks and potential returns, so it's important to do your research and diversify your portfolio. One practical tip for investing is to start small and gradually increase your investments over time. You can also consider using a robo-advisor or working with a financial advisor to help you select the right investments for your goals and risk tolerance. Let's go back to the John story. But investing also comes with risks, as John learns the hard way. One of his mutual funds suffers a significant loss due to a market downturn, and he panics and considers selling his shares. However, after consulting with his financial advisor and doing some research, he realizes that the market is cyclical and that he should stick to his long-term investment plan. He also learns about the importance of diversification, asset allocation, and risk management, which help him protect his investments from further losses. This is what John's story teaches as his fourth key takeaway. To protect your wealth from potential risks. Now, you've worked hard to accumulate wealth, but what happens when you lose it all due to unforeseen circumstances? The book emphasizes that financial success is not just about making money, but also about preserving it. One way to protect your wealth is by investing in assets that provide a level of security, such as real estate, gold, or insurance. One practical tip for protecting your wealth is to regularly review and update your financial plan to ensure that it aligns with your current circumstances and goals. Let's go back to the John story. John realizes that he needs to become more knowledgeable about finance and investing to achieve his financial goals. He starts reading books, watching videos, and attending seminars on personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. He also seeks advice from experienced investors and financial advisors who can provide him with valuable insights and feedback on his portfolio and strategy. This is what John's story teaches as his fifth key takeaway. Seek knowledge and advice from experts in the field. The truth is, many people fail to achieve financial success because they lack the knowledge and guidance needed to make informed decisions about their money and investments. If you want to make informed decisions about money and investments, financial education is essential. By reading books, attending seminars, or taking online courses, you can gain the knowledge and skills needed to succeed financially. So, if you're serious about achieving financial freedom and building wealth, make seeking knowledge and advice a top priority. The investment you make in yourself today could pay off in a big way tomorrow. Let's go back to the John story. John understands that achieving financial success is not easy and requires hard work and sacrifice. He continues to work diligently at his job, learns new skills, and takes on new challenges to increase his income and grow his career. He also persists in his investment strategy, despite setbacks and challenges, and keeps his eyes on the long-term goals of financial independence and wealth creation. This is what John's story teaches as his sixth key takeaway. Calculated risk. Calculated risks are risks that you take after careful evaluation and research, with the potential for higher returns. In other words, it's not about blindly throwing your money into the stock market or any other investment opportunity that promises big returns. Remember, taking calculated risks is not about being reckless, but about being smart and informed. So, start exploring your options, diversify your portfolio, and take action toward achieving your financial dreams. To sum it up, The Richest Man in Babylon offers 6 key takeaways that can transform your finances and your life. Use these principles to become the richest version of yourself and achieve your financial goals. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell for our latest videos. Keep growing and achieving greatness.